And with me here is Dr. Vinay Agarwal, Dr. Manjul Mehta, Dr. Ashwini Dalmia, we have Dr. Sudesh Ratan, we have Dr. Satrawal, Dr. Monga is there with me, Dr. Tandon, and our immediate national president, Dr. A. Mathanda Pillai. We also have Rakesh Gupta, our president, Delhi Medical Association. And for the next 25-30 minutes, we'll be talking about IMA Satyagraha. And all of you who are doctors, if you are connected, you can ask your questions. We will be able to answer. I will first ask Dr. Mathanda Pillai to just give introductory remarks.
On November 16th, we have planned a protest day, and this was not a casually decided one. 1 year ago, on the same day, we raised 5 very cardinal issues of the practicing doctors, very burning issues of practicing doctors. One was to give protection to the doctors when they practice, so that they can practice with honor, dignity, and in a relaxed manner and do the maximum for the patient. Second was that doctors should not be punished for trivial irregularities like not filling a form or not wearing a badge and things like that. And we know that PCPNDT Act, for such trivial non-compliance, doctors attract a criminal clause of the Act. We demanded to the government that for such trivial things, doctors should not be punished, particularly utilizing a criminal section of the Act. We are there to cooperate with PCPNDT Act. It is the objective is obviously to reduce female, infant or fetal mortality. And if a doctor is abetting or doing feticide, female feticide, then IMA is with the government giving the harshest punishment to that doctor. But then government has not heeded to our demand. Third is, of course, the compensation that the doctors are forced to pay whenever a case comes into consumer court. We know that when a mishap happens, when a death happens in a natural tragedy or in a train accident, the maximum the government gives is 2 lakhs or 5 lakhs. But when doing your responsibility of treating a patient, by some reason, if the patient has disability or death, then doctors are forced to give 12 crores or even more. We think that this cannot be justified, because even the government, when you do clinical trial, has fixed a compensation which will be to the tune of 45 lakhs. So we are saying that we are ready. If there is a negligence or even a mishap, doctors are ready to pay, but it has to be in tune with what the government has decided whenever you do a clinical trial. And while we were debating and trying to find a solution for these 4 or 5 of issues, government, without understanding us, without taking our opinion, without taking into consideration our sensitivity, has come out with another blunder, that is abolition of Medical Council of India, and to replace it by a purely nominated body called National Medical Commission. And we strongly oppose, because this takes away the right of every medical graduate, registered medical graduate, to voice his concern or opinion in medical education through his elected representative. This right is being removed by the National Medical Commission.
I'll take some short questions. Dr. Tandon, what are your preparations for tomorrow?
So tomorrow we have already sent a message to all the Delhi Medical Association members.
How many people we expect tomorrow?
We expect nearly 2,000 to 5,000 members getting
How many
together
places in
India?
India? How many places in India?
In the 500 places in India, minimum we are going to stage dharna tomorrow. And nearly 1 lakh of total membership is going to be
there. Is it a strike or a satyagraha?
No, it is a satyagraha. Basically, we are just informing government that we are facing such problems.
How much time you are giving it to the government? How much time you are giving to the government tomorrow?
Tomorrow we are just giving time, 6 weeks of time to the government of India that they should come out
Dr.
with some
Rakesh Gupta,
positive.
What are the preparations tomorrow at Jantar Mantar?
Sir, tomorrow at Jantar Mantar, all the people from medical fraternity of Delhi, from hospitals, nursing homes, clinics, everybody is coming to Delhi. And secondly, people from medical colleges, the students, they are also coming to the Jantar Mantar Dharna site. Even the people from all over the states of India are coming at Jantar Mantar. We are expecting more than 2,000 people at Jantar Mantar, right in the from morning 10 o'clock till 1 o'clock.
Dr. Monga, how will you ensure that the whole Dharna is peaceful?
Of course, doctors are peaceful persons and our demands are genuine. And most of our persons who are coming from Delhi and outside Delhi also, they will be allowed to speak for 3 to 5 minutes, and they will be talking only on these 5 issues. No education.
6 issues.
The 5 issues are concerned.
No, 6 issues.
6 issues.
5 plus 1.
The 6th one is the National Medical Council Act, and that is the most pertinent issue for the day with all of us. We are very much perturbed about the abolition of MCI and putting up a council which is all manipulated and governed by the government of India.
Satyagraha, why should service doctors join this Satyagraha?
So, the doctors, whether in service or private, they are all affected. Consumer courts take cases of service doctors also, government establishments also, and the government should go into the merits of each of our representation and take a righteous decision in the benefit of all stakeholders, whether it is doctors, public or anybody else.
Why, Dr. Sudeshatan, why GP should join Satyagraha? And why all GPs should spend 2 hours, leave their practice and join the movement?
Unless and until we all show our strength, this government is snatching away the democratic right of our fraternity. So this is an appeal to all the GPs to come in a great strength, and even that law they are bringing in affects the single doctor clinics also. So in that way they must come and join this Satyagraha.
Dr. Ashwini Dalmia, why should junior doctors and residents join this movement?
Sir, the junior doctors and resident doctors are the one who are facing violence against them in establishment. And during our tenure, way back in 2009, Delhi came up with an act against violence. But still, whenever a junior resident is being faced violence, he has to go to police station and file FIR. If IMA, which one of our major demand is that we should bring central act for the same, in that it will be the hospital administration responsibility to file a complaint against doctors, not the one who face the music.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm still on?
Go ahead.
So, I request all junior resident doctors who are facing violence in a different establishment, even in private sector, you know, like,
Go ahead.
that we should join tomorrow Dharna in maximum number, maximum strength.
Dr. Manjul Mehta, why are you thinking of joining this Dharna?
Sir, I'm one of the doctors. I'm from the same profession, and with my experience of 40 years in the medical profession, I feel that whatever the way government deal with the doctors, whether they are in private practice or they are in government job or they are students, they are future doctors. So we have to take care and interest of doctors. So that is why I thought this is the best time and this is the right way of making government aware that whatever things are not proper, not correct, they should be rectified.
Dr. Vinay Agarwal, can you sum up our Dharna?
See, basically the Dharna is planned a year back, 16th November 2015, and tomorrow is 16th November 2016. And the basic demands remains the same. We declared a Dharna in 2015, which we went back and we postponed it because of assurances given by the Honorable Health Minister, saying that within 6 weeks, an interministerial committee will find out solutions to your problems. We had series of meetings. We had series of meetings where some solutions are seen in between. It has taken more than a year. But simultaneously, then a very draconian attempt by the government to kill Medical Council of India, a regulator of medical education, which has been democratically elected members. They have been killed, and they are trying to bring a draft bill which is in the form of totally a nominated body. Not only nominated body, but having a non-medical persons thinking about, talking about, deciding about medical education. Now it is not only for medical professionals, senior ones, practicing ones, medical students and doctors in service. It affects everyone. The government's attempt to kill a regulator. Regulator means a body which should be devoid of governmental control. But here the government is trying to bring out a body which should be totally nominated body with having a total control of the government. Medical profession is not going to see it lying down. It is first in entire country about 500 places we are having dharna. If you see the down south in Kerala, we are planning a dharna of 5,000 persons marching towards Raj Bhavan. Not only that, every state capital of every state is having some kind of a protest and dharnas, and we have information more than 500 places. This dharna has been organized from 11 to 1 tomorrow, and in Delhi, in Jantar Mantar, the total strength of NCR, medical professionals, is collecting in Jantar Mantar. I am very, very confident that approximately 5,000 doctors, paramedics, nurses and the medical students will be collecting to number one, to show our strength, to show our unity, simultaneously to voice our grievances to the who and who of the parliament and who of the government. See, don't meddle with the medical professionals. It's a pious organization. Behave them disciplined in a disciplined way, and we will not allow them to kill a democratically elected body. And I am very, very confident that this dharna will be peaceful, and from 17th the parliament is on, and this is the right time for us, and our members in various states are also meeting parliamentarians to voice our grievances, to tell them what exactly it is. We are depending on parliament. This strength is to apprise our parliamentarians to not to allow government to go for these steps.
So our Facebook listeners, Indian Medical Association leaders, followers, everybody, I'm Dr. K.K. Agarwal, the President, National President-elect and Honorary Secretary General. We, on behalf of all our panelists sitting here, we appeal you to gather wherever you are in the country, talk to your local state president or secretary, join the dharna. This dharna is now or never. Remember, we are not against Indian Medical Council Act amendments. We are against the representative nature of National Medical Commission Bill, where instead of elected body, it will become a nominated body. We want capping of compensation so that we can charge nominal fee. We want single doctor clinical establishment to be out of review of Clinical Establishment Act, so that we can give consultation at a nominal cost. We want decriminalization of clinical errors. There is no way clinical error to error is human. You cannot criminalize a clinical error. We want violence, we want a capping of compensation, and we want a central act for violence, and we want our patients to be protected, because any non-MBBS doctor, if they write Schedule H, H1 or X drugs, they will be killing more patients than causing them benefit. That's all for today. We will come back tomorrow for a live dharna at Jantar Mantar.